Hey guys, it's the afternoon. I just got home from the horses and my hubby and I are going to have tacos tonight. What are you going to have for dinner? This is a family. I hope you join us. Subscribe, tap the bell. We've been long time Dinar holders. I have my, thanks to God, praise be to God. If you're Christian, I hope you subscribe and tap the bell as well. And I hope you like this video to get it out so more and more Christians find this, because this is part of God's wealth transfer. I believe the Iraqi dinar is already done. He told me prophetically that it was done. I have a prophetic gift for this wealth transfer because of all I've sacrificed. You should just subscribe, tap the bell. You're going to want to hear my experience of how Jesus showed up in my Jeep and how he took me from my financial career where I was an auditor with Price Waterhouse, has the equivalent of a master's degree in finance, and took me through, brought me here to Maine. We're from Boca Raton, Florida, to a little town in Maine, and then led me to get into the dinar after a business partner was narcissistic in nature and tried to steal my business from me. So he brought me that. He's been saying restoration, restoration out of Job 42 for the past 11 and a half years. And now is the time. He's been giving me miracle signs and wonders that it's done. He's confirmed that it's done. So if you're a believer, you should join our channel. We also fast the first 3 days of every month. We're the only community here that is fasting to bring this Iraqi dinar revaluation in. So I hope you join us, because we're pounding on the doors of heaven and God's the only one who can really bring this in. I think that's why we've been seeing all the changes. So my unique intel source who came to me, he is embedded over there through the coalition forces. He gets on our lives every morning and contributes. He gave dates this morning. If you found me through my shorts, you already know he's given a date from his governor of Iraq contact from anywhere from March the 10th through the 24th. Yes, it's Ramadan. It doesn't matter. Kuwait revalued during Ramadan as well. Kuwait was the last time this really happened significantly. And Kuwait, last time I checked, was $3.25 to one Kuwaiti dinar. So boom, chicka, boom, boom, boom. It's time for the Iraq to revalue. So listen to this. This is one of the things that Sandman sent me this morning. And this, I just refreshed it for today. This afternoon, and it says parliamentary committee sends message to journalists and activists. Don't be afraid of this law. Listen to this. The Human Rights Committee of the Iraqi parliament on Monday sent a letter to journalists and activists with the imminent legislation of the freedom of expression law, stressing that it will not allow gagging. Boom, chicka boom. I love this. I love what they're doing. Just comment down below if you agree, if you love seeing this. The head of the committee, Arshad al-Salih, told Shafaq News that freedom of expression is constitutionally guaranteed, but sometimes because there is no legal officer to interpret what is the expression of opinion, and if this is for constructive criticism or revealing a defect in a particular location, especially since the fourth authority is one of its tasks to monitor the executive work, and this is natural. He pointed out that the civil activist who highlights the disadvantages of a certain event or criticism of a government or political work, this is normal, but there is a confusion in interpreters and interpretations, and this is exploited by the ruling executive bodies to threaten and intimidate journalists or activists. I just think that's fine. That's very interesting, given what us fellow YouTubers have been through. Al-Salih added that in the particular Human Rights Committee, we are working on the law of freedom of expression until there is a legal officer to explain what is the expression of opinion and the law in its final stages, and what is expected to be presented to the presidency of parliament until it is presented for the first and second readings and then the vote. The chairman of the Parliamentary Human Rights Committee concluded by saying, journalists and activists should never be afraid of the legislation of the freedom of expression law. We have put this law to protect them and will not allow the mouths to be muzzled through this law or other laws. And the law will protect journalists and activists from any exploitation of interpretations that some of the influential parties want to exploit, to intimidate and threaten. I'm just loving the freedom they're setting up for their citizens. Comment down below if you agree. This is one of the best times for us to be invested in the Iraqi dinar. And if you agree that you think this is time, please comment down below. If you're a little disappointed, I hope you will join me sometime on a live coffee and conversations, and you don't have any excuse. If you work a Monday through Friday 9 to 5, you can always watch the replays at night. I go live every morning. There's a lot of free content on this channel. The majority of this content is free. So you can't say money's an object because it's free. The only thing that's not is the stuff I'm prevented of saying, and that I do on my Zooms. Through my miracle manifestations, we get private stuff. We share only stuff with my members. That's because of the state of our things going on in our country. That's why I love seeing articles like this. So he gave the dates of 10 through the 24th. Keep your prayers up. Keep fasting and praying. Whatever your fasting regime is, if you're a faster, I hope you will join us in fasting this community, because community is everything right now, especially when it comes to bringing this in. So here I go. I'm bringing up the other summaries of all the intel providers here in the U.S. I also summarize those. I'm the quickest, most effective summary on the net. Plus, I have my own intel source embedded over there. So I hope you will subscribe and tap the bell. This is Militiaman as of today. They're not going to build a country at 1310. The math doesn't work. I don't care how many times people try to figure that out. Think about it for a second. 1310 dinars to buy a pencil. But if you can buy 100 pencils for 1 dinar, because the dinar is worth $3, $4 or more, how many pencils can you buy? Think about that in bricks, steel, sewer systems, infrastructure, lighting, military operations, airplanes, guns, and weapons. Grocery stores at $13.10 as opposed to $2, $3, $4. They specifically bring up and invoke previous eras, not me. I just report it. He just reports the facts. Like me, I'm truth, facts, and optimism. Actually, I'm wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that comes from above, that is pure, peaceable, gentle, unwavering, willing to yield without hypocrisy. I am the only one who gives you unique strategies so you can have a safe exchange, take the money, and run. Mark Z says via PDK comment, Ramadan is now, could be a while. Mark Z, if Kuwait is any kind of example, they don't mind revaluing during Ramadan. I still think we could RV before April. And I told you Sandman came in this morning hot off the presses that I always release in my shorts. So make sure you're going to my channel page, subscribing, and then looking at my shorts. I give you all the latest stuff that gets you through till I can do the summary in the afternoon when it's already not news anymore. Anyways, of course, nobody knows the exact timing. Frank 26, the conditions of the monetary reform are perfect. All the waiting that we've been having forever and ever is also very perfect, because what we're waiting for is just one thing and one thing only, the new exchange rate. That's it. The evidence is banks from now. Banks know now. I noticed as I was heading to the barn that Frank was like relaxing, so I hope you enjoy that. He's a hoot. I love him. Newshound Guru Claire, article, with its rise locally, Iraq's gold reserves were revalued. Quote, the economic advisor to the Prime Minister, Mazar Muhammad Salih, revealed the size of the Iraqi gold reserve at the Central Bank of Iraq. Monetary gold falls within the diversification of the Monetary Authority's investment portfolio, and the numbers indicate that it exceeds 132 tons of monetary gold and within the safe range of reserves. That is awesome. Rayren, last time he posted, which was Friday, I think, right? Via Baby's mom, East Coast bank contacts are very excited and anticipate initiating exchanges either late tonight or early in the morning. Time will tell. Let's see. And Frank that same day said, in my opinion, this is an RI, not an RV like the other people tell you. The RV was a long time ago. This is an RI. It is to be reinstated. I believe it's trying to reach 322 so he can be on par and then float in the basket and gain more value. And there, I need to highlight something. Some people think the deleting the zeros is coming off the currency. Myself, Sandman, Militiaman, and some others, and I think even Frank, thinks the deleting the zeros comes off the exchange rate. What do you think? I want to know what you think. I always like your opinion. Please come to my chat and please share your opinion. I would love to hear from you. As long as it's not critical of what I share, you're welcome. As long as it's not critical of anybody in our community, we all come from different perspectives. I think it takes a village to pull us through and over the finish line. Amen. Let's see. Also, I did interview John Dowling. If you want to see that, that's on my channel as an uploaded video. You can see that. It's very interesting. His perspective is a lot like mine. So I really appreciated him. Let's see. I think that's about it right now. I really didn't want to bring up the people that have the exact opposite opinion of me. So we'll have to wait and see what the timing is. But guys, I just think that having my intel, my direct contact in the sandbox, Mr. Sandman 1 and 2, they are amazing. They're part of the coalition. Mr. Sandman 1 was interviewed. I interviewed him for my members as a Miracle Manifestation member. You can go to that interview. It was on September 15th. He is high up in the military. He's also had conversations with number 45. He revealed this morning. So I hope you will join us. Please subscribe, tap the bell. God bless. Have a great day. Keep praying this in. I'll see you later or tomorrow for coffee and conversations. What are you having for dinner? I'm having tacos. God bless.